Oh, there we are. Hey, look, so as promised, I got back to this part. It took me like 20 minutes because they all fell out and had to do it again. All right, so look, now, according to the instructions, I don't understand the instructions because it says something about taking the shafts and putting the ring and putting the thing on there one at a time, slide them in, rotate it, and then put in the backing plate, so on and so forth. It was almost like something was backwards or reversed, or I didn't get it. Because if you try to put these things in here with this ring, when it's like outside of it, just the slightest motion will pop them, and then they're all going to swing out, and then you're in trouble. So what I ended up doing was I put the shaft in here, and then I took and then you got the outside ring. Okay, so I took the shaft and I knocked it up. There's the shaft. Knock it up to where it's almost exactly halfway with this ring. Now, when I say halfway, you got to remember there's the springs in there. So what I did is I got the springs to sit flat on here, and then kind of pushed them inside the holes, because the holes are very precise. There's no wiggle room in them, so it's like it has to go directly in them. Okay. Then what was happening was when I got about 4 or 5 or 6 of them in there, the shaft does move a little bit, and between this and that, it popped out, and I had to do it again. So what I did the third time is I held everything down with my fingers, and I did the same thing, and I went through and I placed each one. Same thing. You put the spring in, take the pin, the pad, the pawl, and slide it down in there, and then they hang out a little bit. And then I held it down the whole time, held it and kept it flat. And once I got it, that's when I mashed it down real hard, and all the pads went in there. I can't turn it, but anyways, fingers are giving out. Well, jizzle me jizzle. Hold on, I got to, I guess, go get more parts. Oh Lord, please don't fall. Please don't fall out. All right, I gotta cover you up. Hold on. Fuck. Baby, come back. Hey, look, everybody's still there. I gotta quit it because the dog gonna come over. Think I'm talking about him over there wagging his tail right now. Oh shoot, here comes the other one. All right, and there's the back piece. Apparently this is universal. You know what I mean? Yeah, I didn't realize these power steering pumps are highly what do you call it? Interchangeable. All right, then it says step 2. Now the only other 2 pieces to this pump is this doohickey called the top plate. I think it is, I don't know. And then we got this doohickey, which is like the main thing. Now, getting that retaining ring off of there in order to get this thing, that's a different story. That was a little bit of work. I feel like that other guy, that Mustang, Fastback Sally Mustang, he was so wore out. He was so wore out from getting the ring off, he didn't want to do the rest. All right, so this one does have an O-ring on it, also on the edge. Let me tell you, so far all of them been pretty good. The 3 or whatever I've changed, the 4 that I've changed, they all did pretty good. Now you gotta watch when you're putting this thing on, because this does have a sharp edge. So you want to slightly pull on it and snap it on. Ba-bow. I know this one goes on the outside. Big O-ring goes on the outside. Now for this one, throw it on maybe just on enough to get it on, and then rotate it down. A little paranoid. You want to make sure that these aren't rotated. Sounds kind of crazy, but yeah. All right, we got second O-ring on there. All right, we got this top plate. Do some inspection, make sure there's not a hidden O-ring. I tell you, if it's a snake, it'd bite me in the face. All right, I believe it's gonna be. I believe this side with the squiggly lines on it. Can't feel them. It's gonna go down. Now, see what these things say. Oh, somewhere I'm sitting here y'all day and y'all get lost on it. I realize this thing got a little screen on it. See it? Let me get a face out there. Got a little screen on it. That's a screen. Looks like a ball. Yeah, that's called the upper plate. No, that ain't called the upper plate. The one with the O-ring is called a valve cover. And it's got the O-ring. And then it's got the upper plate. But always pay more attention to what you're doing. God, it's only how much work to undo this and redo it. Doesn't matter, is the question. Look, I got it, y'all. You look right there on that top, you can see that marking. And then on bottom, you can see this one, okay? You say, which way does it go? Okay, there's your top mark, and there's the bottom one. So yes, it does help to not scrub the jeepers out of stuff. Now, This shows that if this was facing upright, whatever way that is, either which way, it shows that this doohickey and this doohickey go together like that, okay? And again, there's no O-rings. There is a plastic thing in here. It just says plastic baffle. That's all it says. Right? So, right, and then we know that this one's going to go it's only going to go one or two ways. It's either going to go this way because the plate's got to be together and there's the alignment pins, or it's going to go this way. There is like a dimple down here. There is a dimple, a hole. Where the hell the whole thing at? There's see the hole right there, but it doesn't show it on the instructions. All right, we're gonna put it on and hope for the best. Whoop, whoop. Oh Lord, look. Yeah, we changed that one, didn't we? Yeah, we changed that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Oh, why is it wobble and shake it? Anyway, that's how you put it back together. That part. I do got a couple other rings here. Got them 2 rings to change. Then I'm assuming that screen you just blow out. Another spring. And then the retaining ring. Oh, in case didn't no one tell you, when you take this thing, the easiest way when you get this thing and you're getting it off of here like this, there's going to be an edge right there. Take you something flat, do like a big old flat screwdriver, and do a little pry, and this thing will pop up. Now, in order to get this thing off, okay, you got to take off the fitting hose. You unscrew the fitting hose. I think it's like a 15/16 or something. You unscrew it, and then you pop this thing off. All right, y'all. Leave me some comments and talk all the smack you want. I love y'all. Hell yeah, I want to stop streaming.